welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champions, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Trophy. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Alabama's offense has the football first here today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively. But they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. It's Gilliam. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Hunting ready to boot it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So Kentucky's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Pringle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Kentucky now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Send the back in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Looking downfield, it's Gilliam. Caught in the backfield, it's Savage. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
Well, Kirk, Kentucky has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it.
Who's in the clear? They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Second down and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to try out the field goal team. This will be a very short chip shot, 22 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And here's the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Gets the first and still running. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Quick throw complete to the tight end. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a good gain.
Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of 1.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Wildcats. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT stretches the lead to 17-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Slides the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. To throw, it's Gilliam. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's got it. Touchdown. Crimson Tide.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And they tack on the extra point. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down. Looking to throw the football. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. And he drops back in the gun. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking right, this one caught. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. And this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Back back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Makes the catch. It's Patterson. And moves the football to the 27, that first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Again, makes it second and medium. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And here's the handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Gilliam. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The ball is caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. And the running back takes the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Well, Kirk, Kentucky has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And now the handoff. Kentucky has moved into the red zone now. They're going to run it. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Can he get there on the ground? The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Looking to pass this time. And it's a throwaway. It's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as you can. Doesn't work out, brings up a big 3rd and goal.
You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7.
That makes the score Kentucky 35, Alabama 7.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Breaks free. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Breaks free. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They try to sneak it for the first.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
2nd down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Gilliam. Catch made by the tight end. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Gilliam. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for a man. And the pass is complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here we go, 3rd and goal coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Screen to the wide receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Alabama, as they put 6 more on the board.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
35, Alabama, 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.